First one is transfer stage, and in this, what are the journal entries are coming for? First, total 5 journal entries are coming in a transfer stage. The first one is for transferring assets to realization account. For transferring assets to realization account, the entry is that realization account data with the book value or balance sheet value to assets account. So individually. So narration is that being transfer of various assets at a book value to realization account. First journal entry, and second one is for transferring liabilities to realization account. For transferring liabilities to realization account, all the liabilities to third parties are closed by transfer to realization account. Sundry creditors, liabilities of bills payable, bank overdraft, and outsiders loan account, and the outstanding expense account data too. These are the book values of liability side. Liabilities amount will transfer to realization account, being transfer of liabilities to realization account. And the third one is for transfer of provision against closing assets. The various assets against which provisions, that is RDD, reserve for doubtful debt, provision for depreciation, contingency reserve, etc. exist should be transferred to separately to the realization account, because these are the separate accounts in the books. The entry will be provisions of doubtful debts, provisions of for discount, and provisions for depreciation, and contingency reserve account, joint life policy reserve account, and investment fluctuation fund account. This amount will transfer to provisions will transfer to realization account. And the fourth entry is for transfer of accumulated profit and reserves. So accumulated profit and means undistributed profits and reserves, like a general reserve, reserve fund, and profit and loss account, credit side balance. It should be transferred to partners capital account to partners current account in the profit sharing ratio. The entry is that a general reserve account, general reserve account data to reserve reserve fund account data, and profit and loss account data to all partners are capital account or a current account. So being accumulated of profit and this amount, these are the entries are not distributed at. So these entries accumulated profit and reserve transfer to all partners current capital account or current account in their profit sharing ratio. And the fifth one is that for transfer of accumulated losses. Accumulated losses are the losses suffered by the partnership firm not distributed among the partners. Example, profit and loss account. Debit balance such as accumulated loss is transferred to partners capital account or partners current account. So entry will be all partners capital or current account data to profit and loss account, debit balance to advertising suspense account, and being accumulated loss transfer to all partners capital account in their profit sharing ratio. So these are the 5 entries coming under the first is transfer stage, the accumulating entries to close the books of accounts. So these are the entries will first close. Then second one is realization or disposal stage. In this only two journal entries are coming. Under this stage, all assets including the unrecorded assets in the balance sheet of the firm is sold out, released, or may be taken over by any partner. Liabilities and realization dissolution expenses are paid, or any liability taken over by any partner and partner's loan is also paid. Loss is not distributed to the partners. This if the assets are sold for cash or bank account data to realization account, being assets sold for cash. And the second one is if assets are taken over by any partner, so partners capital account or a current account to realization account. And If any assets is taken over by any creditors in a part or full payment of the amount due to him, the value placed on the assets taken over is deducted from the amount due to the creditor and the balance of the amount due will be paid him. So for payment of liabilities, for payment of outsider liabilities, third party realization account data to cash or bank account to being third party liabilities paid. And if any partner discharges the any liabilities of the firm, realization account data to partner's capital or current account being liability taken over by any partner. So fourth one is for payment of realization expenses. Realization expenses is borne by firm. Realization account data to cash or bank account. So and realization expense is borne by any partner. Realization account data to concerned capital or current account. If commission is given to any partner for realizing assets, so in that case realization account data to partner's capital account or a current account it will transfer commission to be paid or realizing in the assets. And for the any contingent liability is paid, liability not included in balance sheet, realization account data to cash account or bank account. So for payment of partner's loan account, as per Section 48 of the Partnership Act 1932, partner's loan shall be paid after making the payment to third parties. And it should not be transferred to realization account. The loan due to a partner is paid and the entry is partner's loan account data to cash or bank account. This is the second stage, that is realization account or a realization or disposal stage. First one is transfer stage, second one is disposal stage, and a third one is distribution stage.